Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're taking a look at the single most important legendary weapon inside of Destiny 2. As Destiny has received its final ever update, we are living in the final ever sandbox. And inside of that sandbox, there is one single legendary weapon that has taken the top spot. It's the one in the thumbnail. It's the reason why you're probably watching this video. It's the only legendary heavy sniper in the game, and that is the refurbished A499. In today's video, we're going to talk all about this weapon. First, we're going to go over how and where to get this sniper, and then we're going to talk the why you want it. That includes going over the god roll that you should have in your inventory right now, and also some of the things it can do, which does include pretty much one phasing every relevant boss. But before we do dive too deep into the breakdown today, I would like to ask you guys to scroll down a little bit and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I do my best to put out high quality content, and I'm trying to hit 50K subscribers eventually, and I literally can't do that without your help. There are also timestamps down there. That way you can skip to this video and get whatever information you want, whether it's just the god roll or just the best way to get this weapon. You can find that on the play bar or in the description. And as the final stuff I want to talk about, if you're on mobile, you should think about figuring out how to hype the video. That helps out small channels like me a ton. And also, I do stream on Twitch pretty frequently, so you should come over and say hi there. And also, if you're a longtime viewer or you just want to engage with me directly, I have a community Discord server, also linked down below. If you were to join that, that would also mean a ton to me. But now moving on to the actual video. First things first, the refurbished A499 is not a free-to-play weapon. In order to get the most powerful gun in the game, you need to own the Renegades DLC. That's Destiny 2's most recent and final ever paid DLC. As for what you can expect from the DLC and what you'll need to do to actually get this weapon, there's a campaign that once you beat it, you unlock the Lawless Frontier activity post-campaign. And the refurbished A499 is a reward from that specific activity and all the systems around it. Within that activity itself, there are actually 5 other weapons and armor, but there are some pretty easy ways to guarantee that you get your hands on some rolls with the sniper, which we're going to cover right now. The first thing on the list is the actual drops at the end of a Lawless Frontier activity. These drops can't really be influenced. Your drops are simply going to be out of the full loot table. But at the end of an activity, you will get more than one, and 1 out of 6 weapon-wise, although we do have to include armor, the odds really aren't that bad to actually get your hands on a sniper. But while playing the activity and getting rewards at the end of it is a way to get loot, it's not the best way. Although every method we'll discuss today does require you to play the content, so you can expect while you play to grind out these other methods, you'll likely get some drops here and there. And as for those other methods, these are quite direct. Like literally you just press a button and then immediately you're given a sniper. This includes buying it for credits from the Pikers, buying it from the outdoor stalls in the Tharsis Outpost, the added social space that came with Renegades, and then third, you can use dark matter ingots, which are used to increase your rep with factions, but they also give you loot as a reward. Starting from the bottom up of best methods, the most meh method is the dark matter ingot method. These drops aren't guaranteed, there's no way to really focus them, and dark matter ingots aren't so easy to come by that you should focus on grinding this method out. Instead, just remember to spend the box after you've exhausted the other methods, because you will get dark matter ingots passively, and you might as well just use them. Who knows, you may end up getting the God Roll Sniper this way. The next option is using scrap. This currency is obtained by just dismantling all Renegades DLC gear. Welcome back, Legendary Shards. But these can be used to purchase armor or any weapon from the farmer's market area. This will run you 10 scrap per gun, but similar to the dark matter ingot method, all your trash drops will become scrap, allowing you to put some of that into this method after using the best method or just playing the Renegades DLC. And as for the best method, that's just using credits to buy it from the Pikers. You can buy a single sniper for 1,000 credits or just 500 if you have the daily discounts. But this is going to be the best and most straightforward way to actually grab your God Roll A499. As for the best way to get credits though, this currency comes from the Lawless Frontier activity. And the way to maximize your earnings are by running through the map doing the optional objectives. Completion of an optional objective will give you a chest and a restock, but we're looking for these bonus chests specifically, which there are actually a lot more, as after that you can run around opening the hidden chests. All these bonus chests will give you credits and then sometimes lockboxes, which can be dunked at the end of a Lawless Frontier mission to massively increase your credits earned on top of other drops. One tip that I have to give you though to find these hidden chests really easily is by using the upgraded recon shank, which is one of our renegade abilities. This will pulse after you call it in and literally just mark each chest on your HUD. But as an example, focusing on getting bonus chests and all the hidden ones, upon one activity completion, we got the equivalent of about 5 snipers worth of credits on top of all the other loot drops too. So when you are farming for an A499, make sure you focus on the extra loot rather than just running through missions as quickly as possible. But now that we know the best way to actually get your hands on a sniper, let's talk, what do you want on your sniper? And the god roll here is actually given to us really simply, as the perk pool on the A499 is pretty shallow. In the left column, literally anything works. Snapshot sights, lone wolf, it doesn't matter, as there aren't any perks that actually improve the effectiveness of this gun too much. In the right column though, there's just one, and that is aggregate charge. This perk increases our damage when hitting enemies with debuffs on them. This is up to plus 35% when hitting enemies that have 3 debuffs. Any raid boss you shoot is just gonna have this active. Scorch counts, jolt counts, weaken counts, literally all of it counts. Hitting an enemy with tether and then using 1 melee, that gives you ×3 aggregate charge. This is an automatic damage increase, and it's going to be the perk that you want. As for the only other thing you want to look for, you want to try and get a shiny sniper to drop. These are considerably rare, but they come with the accelerated assault origin trait, which is increased damage after just dealing damage, which ends up being a 7% damage increase. And then for all the minor stuff that you can get on this weapon, you just want it to be reload speed focused. But pretty much if you have an aggregate charge heavy sniper, that is the best and easiest DPS weapon in the game. Also, to showcase the numbers we get here in a solo suboptimal environment, no well, nothing like that, the A499 puts out over 3,000 DPS, and with like 9 billion reserve ammo, it's the king of long and short DPS phases. But now to finish us out, some of the accolades that this gun has collected, here's us one-phasing Callus on Cutthroat difficulty, which is a difficulty where you deal less than half the normal raid's damage. This sniper doesn't care, as you can see. Also, at the very end of this video, some little tips that I can give you just to make sure that you're making the most of this. Always make sure that you're running surges. Make sure that on the artifact, you're using this perk, which is called Sniper's Meditation, as that literally just increases your sniper damage and it multiplies with everything else. With that as the bare minimum and other default stuff like surges, you're going to top DPS. You're going to out damage your friends, which is hopefully why you want this sniper. But with that, thank you for getting this far into the video. Your viewership is greatly appreciated. If you want to support me and support the channel, a like, a comment, a subscription, joining my Discord, saying hi to me there, that would make my day. Coming over to my Twitch channel and saying hi in chat, that also would make my day. And if you're on mobile, figuring out how to hype the video, that would be really good. But all of that helps a ton. But if you want to support me and support the channel, but you can't think of a comment down below, A499. With that, as usual, I hope you are having a great day, and I hope to see you around.